Welcome to Evolution in Controls. I'm your host, Tim Wilson. Thank you for joining us. In the always-on, ever-present online social media world in which we now live and work, we are constantly bombarded with new images and new messages. They seek to color our perceptions. They strive to mold our opinions. They work hard to change our minds because we all have opinions, and it is hard to change an idea that has already taken shape. The old adage says it well. You never get a second chance to form a first impression. So it takes work to shape an already formed impression. But what if you could have a second chance? What if there was a way to create a new impression without having to battle old perceptions or previously formed ideas? How would that work? How could you do that? Well, in June of 2023, two well-known, highly respected companies made the momentous decision to join forces. Morrell Group, headquartered in Auburn Hills, Michigan, and Womack Machine Supply, headquartered in Farmers Branch, Texas, completed an acquisition and came together. When Evolution in Controls met and talked with the group's CEO, Mr. Matt Oldroyd, about the integration of Morrell into Womack, we spoke of the steps necessary and the path ahead. Today, we talk with Mr. Oldroyd again about the last step in that integration that completes the transition from two companies into one and gives us the chance to introduce a new company. And with that announcement, to form a new first impression. Matt, thank you again for joining us. So, without any further delay, what's the new announcement?
Thanks so much, Tim. It's great to be with you.
Don't make me wait any longer.
Okay. I know you're impatient. I get it. So the announcement is that we are coming together under a single brand as one company, and that company is Evolution Motion Solutions.
You took our name. You adopted the name of our podcast and put it into the company name.
Yes, I would love to say that it was that simple, but unfortunately it was not. We have always liked Evolution in Controls. We looked at a lot of names, we did a lot of research, and as you can imagine, we jokingly thought that many of the names were like the latest pharmaceutical or a new heart medication, but in our case, Evolution Motion Solutions really was the best fit for us.
You didn't want a disclaimer on how it causes death or machines to fail or something like that?
Definitely don't want to have anything like that. Now, as you mentioned, we definitely want to build on the past. We have outstanding names in Womack and Morrell. We have over a century of brand history, of brand equity, and both companies have really done a phenomenal job over the years in building up that credibility with our customers and with our suppliers and with the markets. And we don't want to lose that. It's really important for us that we build on our history. We like to say that we stand on the shoulders of giants, of those that have come before us. And with that century of brand equity, we also think it's important to look to the future. And so by coming together, we recognize that now there is a really bright future together, and evolution is something that truly, I think, represents who we need to be, who we will be in the future. It'll help us build that platform of growth and capabilities and technical expertise that will really make a difference for us moving forward.
Evolution is a process of change.
It absolutely is, and it's something that we've been working on over the last year, as you know, and that change will continue because in a changing world, as you shared in your introduction, we need to make sure that we're always prepared for change and growth.
So nothing wrong with the old brands or the old companies, but coming together, we're now something new that's not the same as either of the other two. Is that really where we're at, where we're headed towards?
I would say that we're building on what we established previously and making it even better. And so we've heard just phenomenal interactions between all of our teams across the country over the last year. Even last night, talking to some of our team members and hearing from them how they're working across the country, across industries, and sharing suggestions that weren't happening in the past. And so, yes, there will be continuous improvement. But I don't think, to me, it's really important that we never abandon the past. We really build on what we've established over the last century.
Those that forget history are doomed to repeat it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And it was Winston Churchill who said, to improve is to change. And so to be perfect is to change often. And I don't think we're not trying to, not saying we will be perfect, but I think striving for that excellence, that bar of excellence is what we're always trying to accomplish.
So a year ago when we sat down, you began then talking about we want to be one company, and we wanted to take the best from either company and merge them together. What you're saying is you've completed that, or we've completed that task now. And so this is both the end of a process and the beginning of something new.
Yes, I would say it is an evolution,
Okay.
and my thinking has evolved. So when I started and shared that with you last year, my thought was we're going to take each organization and pick something, purchasing on one side and purchasing on the other, and wherever we have the best process, we're going to implement that. And what I've learned is that it wasn't either or, it was a combination of both.
Hybrid.
It was really a hybrid, and so we've implemented those now. And when you just said it's the beginning, you're right. We've done a lot of the heavy lifting to build that foundation. Now we still have a long way to go because we can see how there's still many opportunities to grow and improve. Just last night, I was talking with one of our salespeople who shared how he's collaborating across the entire country in locations and in industries that were not an option in the past. And so now this collaboration is just getting started. And that's what we're most excited about as we think about us living up to our new name of Evolution.
So new name, I assume it's a new logo, new everything. There's a long, how long is the list of stuff that's got to happen?
The list is really long. And as you can imagine, we have an outstanding marketing team who is leading the integration and the implementation of that list. But it is everything from, yes, it's easy to say it's a logo and it's your PowerPoint presentations and it's your business cards and your letterhead, et cetera. But then you think about all of your buildings and all your physical spaces and signage, and you think about your website, so digital footprint and presence, and all the books and catalogs. You think about collateral. We've been publishing textbooks in the space for more than 50 years, 60 years. And so now rebranding those and certainly helping our customers and our suppliers to recognize we are still the same great companies of Womack and Morrell. We are now under a new umbrella of Evolution because that really shares the focus for our future.
The things that you talked about are all of the externals. What about the employees? Does the list include helping employees embrace the new company name and the new company?
Yes, our employees are, as you know, the most critical part of our success. And so we've been sharing with them for a number of months that this change is coming. And for many of our amazing employees, this is the only place they've ever worked. And so the name is a really big deal. And we don't take it lightly. And as I mentioned, we don't want to give up on the brand equity that we've built over the last century. And so we've been communicating with our teams, this is coming. There's a reason it's coming. It's so that we can be united as a company and as team members. And it's also going to help us be united as a united front for our customers and our suppliers. And so we openly shared with them, look, it's going to be a change. I know that change curve can be difficult. You probably won't like the new name when you hear it. But I think as it helps us think about where we want to go in the future, people will embrace it knowing that Evolution is really the right message, both internally and externally. And a little swag doesn't hurt either.
I like swag. I'll take some swag.
I figured you might.
Yeah. So you're saying Evolution really is focused on the future. It's all about what the future looks like for Evolution Motion Solutions.
It is. We can't forget our past, nor do we want to forget our past. We want to build on it because we believe that we have amazing heritage to build on. But with that heritage, we also know that we need to continue to grow and evolve. And as we do, we believe that we will be that much better prepared to take care of our customers and partners into the future.
Well, here at Evolution in Controls, we love the name Evolution Motion Solutions.
I thought you might.
Matt, thanks so much for coming on today and sharing that with us.
Thanks so much, Tim.
I'm really excited.
Thank you.
Yeah. To learn more about Evolution Motion Solutions, please visit evolutionmotion.com. Don't forget to subscribe to Evolution in Controls on whatever platform you use for podcasts or on YouTube for a video version so you can be updated when we release new episodes. Thank you again for joining us today. I'm Tim Wilson, and remember, keep moving.